Hi guys, it's Sassy Sky. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have my January Faves and Fails. I've got a few makeup products, some skincare, and a couple hair care products. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. It is literally not even 8:30 in the morning and I'm awake and filming. Insane. Insane. Okay. To kick it off, today we're going to be starting with my favorites. I've been testing out a ton of new makeup, so I only have 5 new makeup favorites that have really stood out for me this month. So the first product is the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl Mascara. This mascara is so stinking good. It is a complete dupe for the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So if you've been looking for a pretty exact dupe, cruelty-free dupe for that, and this is also cheaper, check out this Keep Your Curl. I have had no problem removing this. I've seen other people that have said they've had issues removing it, but personally I've had no issues. I just double cleanse, take it off, whatever's left I use some micellar water. It's just such a good mascara. It stays all day, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't flake on me, it actually holds the curl. My lashes look so beautiful. I mean, it's literally a dupe for Maybelline Lash Sensational, so need I say more? I love this. It's definitely been my favorite for the whole month. The next product is the ColourPop The Child palette. This is a Mandalorian collaboration. I have a Grogu Squishmallow. This palette kind of surprised me. I really did buy it because it was cute. I didn't really buy it necessarily for the color story. It is such a gorgeous color story. It's so stunning. I really did not think I was going to actually really like the color story until I started to play with it. And like I said in yesterday's video, my favorite makeup look recently has come from this palette. I just think it's so good. Like, the range of shimmers you get in here, the mattes are really nice. I like the fact that it's like mostly green with a few neutrals. I have used every shade in this palette this month and I really, really love it a lot. If you'd be interested to see a specific tutorial with this, let me know and I'd be more than happy to film it because this palette is so beautiful. I know it's out of stock right now. When it does come back into stock, definitely pick it up. It's so good. This next product kind of took me by surprise because I've never actually tried anything from this brand prior to picking up this lip gloss. So this is the Marc Jacobs High Shine Lip Lacquer in the shade Sugar Sugar. Oh my goodness, this is the juiciest lip gloss I own. It's what's on my lips right now. I wore it in like half of my empties video because I forgot I wasn't wearing lip gloss. It is so shiny and reflective and juicy, and I think what impressed me was the first day I tried this, I don't think I had any other like lip product on, no lip liner, nothing. I just wore the gloss and I had eaten something, or maybe I was constantly drinking water, and it was like an hour after I still had lip gloss. Like, it was still perfectly there. That impressed me immediately, and then I kept using it, and this is such a good lip gloss. I think this is quickly becoming like my all-time favorite. I've really been enjoying it this month. It's super glossy. There is color to it. It's not like super sheer, but it's also not thick and opaque. It just makes your lips look so shiny and juicy and plump. And it's not super sticky and it lasts a relatively long time. I really like this. I think I got this on sale too, so if you see one of these Marc Jacobs High Shine lip lacquers at Sephora, definitely pick one up if you're a gloss girl because this is so wonderful. So wonderful. I love it. Could not rave about it anymore. This next product is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. Now this is great. I will say I hate, double hate, loathe entirely the mister on it. It just wants to like squirt at you and like not really finely mist. But if you just take your sponge and just kind of blot your face after you spray it, I find that it doesn't leave any weird marks or anything. It makes me super dewy. It's on my skin today. Makes me super glowy. I have been freaking loving this. Normally I go for like something that's gonna lock my makeup in, but since I'm not going anywhere, this has been such a nice product to use every day. Alright, the last makeup product. This is an older product that I've had in my collection for quite some time that I recently pulled into my everyday makeup drawer. Linked. It's the Makeup Revolution and Soph highlighter palette. This has been my favorite highlighter palette, and it's actually been like my go-to highlight formula for the last couple of weeks. I've been using a lot of these, like this one's a green, pink, and purple, and I've been using these three as inner corner highlights when I do kind of colorful look. I've also been using this one the absolute most, and if I tilt it the right way, you can see a dip. There's an incredible dip in that pan. I'm hoping I hit pan on it before I rotate it out of my drawer because I've been using it like crazy, and to see that big of a dip in a highlighter just like makes me so happy. I love this formula. It's on my face today. It's super blinding. It does emphasize texture just a little bit, and if you're not careful, some of the shades can pull a little dark, at least for my skin tone. But these make amazing inner corner highlights. If you want to put them over a shimmer, oh, they're so beautiful. And the face highlights are really nice. I love this palette. I'm so glad it's in my collection. And if you are looking for highlighters, like a range of highlighters on a budget, definitely check this out. It's amazing. I love it. Soph did such a good job formulating this. And I feel like I've talked about this before. It's so good. It's a recent favorite. I love it. Those are all of my makeup product faves. Now I'm going to jump into my fails, and then we're going to talk about skincare and hair care favorites. So I only had 2 fails this month. I've kind of grouped them together because they're both in the same family and from the same brand. These are the e.l.f. HD concealer, and then I don't remember, I think this is like a precision concealer or something. I don't remember the exact name of it. These are a total fail for me. I recently retried these in one of my recent videos, the full face of e.l.f., which will be linked. This is, I don't know, these shades were not for me, the formula was not for me, and then I also had like almost like a blackhead right here on my under eye, so I knew it was from these, so I'm actually just going to throw these out because I think they're too old. I don't recommend these. I think the shades are just too dark. They don't have a good range, and I just personally had issues with them breaking me out. It could just be that they're too old, but these were just a fail for me, and these gotta go. And then I'm also going to be filming a concealer declutter rather soon because of these. I just did not realize how old these were until I used them, and then it kind of gave me a reaction. So these were a fail. I don't recommend them. I think if you're gonna try an e.l.f. concealer, try either of the camo concealers, but even then I don't think they're necessarily the best, so these have gotta go. Moving on to the rest of my favorites, my skincare favorites. So this first one, I don't know how it's pronounced, but I think it's Argiline Solution 10%. Kelly Gooch recommended this, and it's supposed to be almost like a liquid Botox to help like smooth out wrinkles, fine lines, and I will say that this is actually kind of working. I've used about this much, which isn't a whole lot, but I've been using it pretty much morning and night, and I have this like deep set wrinkle in my forehead right here, and it's actually slowly looking less and less apparent when you just like look at my face. It's actually like kind of not as deep, which is amazing because I'm like, that wrinkle, I've had that wrinkle since I was like 16. It's not going away. It's just an expression at this point. But this has kind of helped reduce it a little bit, I've noticed. I don't have any like before or after pictures, but just from me looking at my own face, I can tell that it's kind of going down a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a super liquidy product. How I've been using this is I take the dropper out and I drop about 5 to 7 drops in my hand, and then I just take like my middle finger and I rub it really good into that one wrinkle, and then I kind of go like around my mouth right here, and then I take whatever is left and I just gently pat my skin. And I think that this has also slowly been helping with the texture of my skin, because I've kind of noticed that my pores don't look like as intense as they usually do, and it's just overall kind of like helped with the redness, helped with the texture. I don't think that's necessarily what it's for, but for my skin, that's kind of what it's been doing, and it's been really nice. So I also have another product from The Ordinary. This is their hyaluronic acid 2% and B5. This is so good. Again, I've used about the same amount of product. I just take the dropper and I put like a quarter sized amount, and then after I put the, I put this on after the agrolene solution, and then I just like pat it on my skin. It's been making my skin look so glowy and dewy and beautiful, and it's definitely helping repair my moisture barrier, or like maintain my moisture barrier, because my skin does not feel nearly as dry. Even though I do have oily skin, it can get dry feeling. This has just been so wonderful. I love this. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this soon, but this has just been a favorite for this month. This month, my skin has been so trash, like especially in this area from wearing a mask. I've just been getting breakouts everywhere. It's just been so bad. So I've stopped using anything with an active in it, and I've just pretty much been using those two products, an essence, a moisturizer, and my SPF, because I think I just got to the point where I was using too much and it was breaking me out, so I had to like pull back, and those two products have just helped immensely repair my skin and any damage I may have accidentally caused. So if you don't have a good hyaluronic acid, definitely check out The Ordinary's. It's wonderful. My last skincare favorite is from Skin Fix. It's their Barrier Plus Lipid Peptide Cream. I didn't think I liked this at first. I tried it, so it comes like this, and you like push it down, and one pump, like one push down, is enough for my entire face. I didn't think I liked this at first because I think I was using an active that it didn't like and they reacted, and so I broke out the next morning. But lately I've been using this at night instead of my regular pharmacy moisturizer. I've been using this, and it makes my skin in the morning, it just makes it glow. It's supple, it's moisturized. Most of my blemishes they appear to be gone or like less inflamed. This has been such a nice product. I didn't think I was going to like it because I don't like thick moisturizers, but this has surprisingly been really nice this month in helping repair my skin. My last two products are hair care. So the first is the Amika the Wizard Detangling Primer. I talked a little bit about this in my empties video. This is such an amazing detangler. I don't know why I've put myself through the torture of using a Pantene one for as long as I have, but this, I will say it is kind of oily, so don't put it on your roots, but like keep it to your ends. This is so amazing. It literally says that it will powerfully untangle any knot you get into. I fully believe that. It is amazing, the knots that this can get through. I know it's like $25, which is pricey for a detangler, but this is so worth it if you have thick, curly, or just thick hair in general that gets tangled really easily. Like my hair, I could go brush it, completely detangle it, and I kid you not, in a minute there'll be like 2 new knots. It's insane. This helps so much when my hair is wet after I've showered to really detangle out all of those knots. It's just so good. This is such a good detangler if you are looking for one, and it's cruelty free and it smells really lovely. And I think I use about like maybe 4 sprays for my whole hair, and that's when it's wet. This is just a great first step for your hair and to just detangle out every knot that you have in your hair. Amazing, fantastic. I love this. If any of you have curly hair, you know the struggle of what it's like to not be able to brush your hair out because it's so tangled, or having to use a shit ton of detangler. So the fact that I only have to use 4 sprays of this and my whole head is detangled is amazing to me. I love this stuff. Could not recommend any more. If you see it, definitely grab it. And the last product I have is the Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls. This is pricey, okay? This is like $23 and you can get it at like Target, and I think Walmart also sells it. I know it's pricey, but it smells so good. It smells like fresh laundry. So they've even developed this to use fabric softener type technology to keep your curls soft and to moisturize them and to keep them fresh. And I will say I have refreshed my hair with this. Like my hair is currently on like day 3 of being refreshed, so it kind of needs it again. But I have refreshed my hair after putting this in originally when I washed it, and it looked even better when I refreshed it than when I pulled it out. Like, that's amazing to me that this product can be refreshed so easily. And I did not need a whole lot when I didn't have to add nearly as much when I refreshed it because it was already in my hair. This stuff, I don't know what's in it, but it's amazing. It keeps your curls nice and light and soft and smooth, and it helps them keep their curl in form, and then it's amazing on refresh days. If you have curly hair, check this out. I know the price tag is a little intimidating, but it is so freaking worth it, I swear. Ugh, yes. So those were my favorites and fails for the month of January. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to leave all my social medias linked down below as per usual. If you are new, I upload videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and see you in my next one. Bye!